Hello everyone. The goal of this video is to prepare you for the periodic table test. You might be wondering why you need a video to prepare for your test. The answer is simply that it's a very different test. Our study of the periodic table focused a lot on the work of Dmitri Mendeleev, and his work was analogous to a scientist putting together a puzzle. With that being the case, I adopted a theme of puzzles for this unit. We started the unit putting together a puzzle, and we're going to end the unit with a puzzle. Because this test is so different from the other exams you have taken in this class, you will be working on a practice test tomorrow. Let's take a look at the test now. The first thing I want you to notice is that the elements of the periodic table have been replaced with letters. Each letter has a corresponding clue that will help you place it in the periodic table. Clues will require you to use your knowledge of the organization and the properties of the periodic table. The structure of the table is preserved, except that the transition metals are left out, as you can see here in this area, and that there are only 4 periods of the table. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Letters are grouped into families of 3 and 4. So you can see that here. So EVC is a family, and FOGT is a family. And so what that means is that down here in the periodic table, there will be families of 3 and sometimes 4 elements. Some clues are helpful on their own, while others will require more information before they will be useful. As you study the clues, you'll notice that the letter L has been left out. That's not a mistake. It's actually by design. Once you know where U and P go, you can place L in the remaining square of that family. As you can see, L, U, and P are all in the same family. I want to finish by showing you an example of how you would complete this. So let's look at the clue for A here. A says it has 4 protons in its nucleus. So based on your knowledge of the periodic table, you should remember that that would be element 4, which is beryllium, which would go right here. So that means we would place the letter A right there. As you go back up to here, you will notice that A is in the same group with N and Y. So what we want to do now is we want to look at the clues for N and Y. So N has a lower ionization energy than A. What we know about ionization energy is that it decreases as you go down a table. So what that means is N could be here or here based on that clue. So let's look at the clue for Y. The clue for Y says it's in the 4th period. That's helpful. So we know that it would have to be in the 1, 2, 3, 4th period. So that means Y goes right there. Since we know that N, A, and Y are all in the same family, we can place N right here. So we have that family figured out. You will have time tomorrow to finish this practice test and ask questions about it before you take the actual exam. It might help to watch the video again after you've completed the practice exam. Thanks for listening.